Let's talk about some grown man shit. Alright, listen. Every now and then I get comments where, especially when I'm reviewing something like Nas or a Jay, for example, and someone goes, "Oh, you expect Nas to still be in the streets, rapping over a primo beat? He's a grown man. What the fuck do you expect?" Well, I'll tell you what I expect now. Have you heard this beat before? Here's the thing with rap, right? Rap is in a state of arrested development, has been that way for a while, unfortunately. And I think, to be honest with you, that two things. Rap is both a young man's game and an intellect's game, right? So it does reward intellect, which comes with age, wisdom, but at the same time, it really rewards youth, which, and energy, which is what, youth can bring that older people cannot, right? So do I think that rap is a young man's game? Yes. In the grand scheme of things, I think it's for the young guys. And I think when rap was at its greatest, it was because there was a lot of, young energy coming in and things were switching up. Because young people, they always want to do something different. And that's totally fine with me. It keeps things interesting. But there's a difference between young and kiddie. And I think rap has gone into the kiddie side of things and has been there for a while now. So, when Masta Ace and Foreign Exchange came out, I remember thinking to myself, this is it. This is the blueprint that everybody should be following. But it's almost like those albums got ignored. In a way, I don't think they got fully ignored because we have a rapper called Drake who built his whole steez and sound off Fonte, basically, in the early days anyways. He clearly was a big inspiration to him. So clearly people were listening to Fonte, they were listening to Masta Ace. But I do think that it didn't quite have the effect that I would have hoped for. Because I remember the first time I heard Beautiful Man, Masta Ace, and I was like, oh, this is some grown talk right here, man. He's like, when he's, I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I was like, okay. There was something about it, just felt like a breath of fresh air, Beautiful in general was just a hard, a banger. I'm gonna play that right now. Play that beat at least. Oh, this was crazy. See, Masta Ace, Fonte with Foreign Exchange, to me, did some grown man shit on their albums. And they made it work and they still made it hip-hop. It still banged. It still slapped. All the shit that we would expect in hip-hop. But it wasn't, hey, I'm on the corner doing this or young shit. It was somebody who was reflective as an older person. I mean, you look at the Masta Ace cover. Masta Ace is sitting on his, basically on the stoop, right? And of a brownstone, I'm assuming. And he's probably just like, with the pen out and he's thinking, right? Older man shit. And I like that, man. And I wish that older rappers would kind of take that stance, especially when it comes to production, because a lot of y'all are kind of excusing these sleepy beats that Nas and them be rapping on, and there's no excuse for that shit, really. That's not grown man shit. That's just sleepy, lazy shit. You know what I mean? Because again, Masta Ace did grown man shit like 15 years ago, and them songs still bang, they're still bang harder than anything Nas has really dropped in the last 10 years. I mean, I'll take the grind. Look at this beat, man. This beat's classic. This beat's amazing. Look at the beauty in that shit. Amazing. Beautiful shit, man. And it's classic. Basically, Nas could rhyme on this beat today and make a classic record. That's what I mean by classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, a great beat is a great beat is a great beat. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of times when I hear grown man rap, the production is usually the first thing that's a dead giveaway that I'm dealing with some, the producer's washed or they just haven't got the right sound. There's a way to make this shit sort of reflective and grown man-esque without making it sleepy. Masta Ace did it, and I think Foreign Exchange to a certain extent on their first album with The Answer. There are certain beats on there that I think still banged to a certain degree. And they did it. That's how you do it, man. So I kind of want to see more people, obviously, lean into their age, which is great. You know what I mean? If I rapped, I'm 37. If I rapped, I'd rap as a 37-year-old. I'm 37. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be rapping about teen shit, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to be lit and all that kind of shit. Nah, man. I rap about the kind of shit I go through, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that when I look at these older rappers rapping about brunch, I mean, it sounds a little lame. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully. Like, again, I mind and I'm cool with him, like Nas in particular, as I'm referencing here. I'm fine with Nas rapping about that compared to rapping about, being a shooter on the block or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, this dude's older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's maybe close to his 50s now, might be in his 50s. Like, people in their 50s have kids. They're thinking about where they can send their kids to. And Nas does sprinkle the stuff in. Like, again, this is why I think Nas is one of the greatest, and why we talk about Nas. Because when he makes songs like Bye Baby, that's what a grown man would do. And that's a grown man good song. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best Nas songs, in my opinion, of the last 10 years. You know what I mean? Daughters is really dope too. I don't really care for the beat. I thought the beat was a tiny bit sleepy. But again, that kind of shit is what we would expect from someone of Nas's age and caliber. And that's kind of what I mean. It's just that a lot of the times, like I said, the production is a letdown, right? There's still ways to have that energy, that slap, that raw, while being a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, check out Masta Ace, A Long Hot Summer. Brilliant album. There's some brilliant songs on there. Obviously, Foreign Exchange connected. Masta Ace in particular I'll talk about because obviously that album is kind of a little bit closer to my heart than the Foreign Exchange one a bit. But, Big City, great song. When Masta Ace is rapping about how, he's watching people do schemes and scams, like, working at Home Depot trying to do certain shit. Like, that's kind of what I mean. Like, he's an older man now, so he's noticing certain things, how people are out here getting money while trying to raise their families, right? That's grown man shit, you know what I'm saying? And the song bangs, and it's a dope song, right? Brooklyn Masala, right? A girl that he hollers at that's real cute, that's from a different country. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's grown man type shit, right? So the songs on there I would check out. Long Hot Summer, of course, or Big City. This song in particular, The Grind, which I would argue is probably the best song on the entire thing. Beautiful, Good Old Love, Soda and Soap, right? There's some songs on there, man. And, they're kind of reflective and mellow, but they still got that energy, right? And, of course, with Foreign Exchange, I would say that I love the end theme of Connected, even though there's no rapping on that, but I just think it's beautiful. The Answer is really dope. Brave New World is pretty decent. Like, there's some songs on there that are okay, for sure. But again, I think that Come Around, man. Come Around. We used to play the shit out of that in college. You know what I mean? Get the ladies together, play Come Around. People love that joint. Grown man shit can be done well. It's all about the music at the end of the day, man. Like, when people say, oh, he grown, that's an excuse sometimes, man. Because ultimately, if the music ain't cutting it, then what are we really talking about, all right? Peace.